Okay students, now I am going to take one full question related to the equivalence relation. Question I have written here. Just read out the question. Let capital T is the set of all triangles lie in a plane. Let capital T is the set of all triangles in a plane, and a relation capital R on this set capital T is given by capital R is equal to set of all those ordered pair T1 comma T2 such that T1 is congruent to T2. Then prove that or show that this relation R is equivalence relation. What we have to prove? This relation R is equivalent relation. Clear? So concept that you are knowing very well. To prove or proving R is equivalence relation, we need to prove three things. First thing, reflexivity. Second, symmetricity. Third is the transitivity. It means first of all we will show that this relation R is reflexive, then we will show that it is symmetric, then transitive, and after that we will write since this given relation is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, and hence it is the equivalence relation. Clear? So first of all what you have to focus here, you have to understand this relation R, how this relation R is defined, in which kinds of the element is present R. R is saying that R is equal to such kinds of the ordered pair T1 comma T2 such that T1 congruent to T2. It means in relation R those ordered pair is present. Those ordered pair is present in which the first element is congruent to second element, and here the role of element is triangle. So in relation R two triangle T1 and T2 is belongs to R if T1 congruent to T2. Suppose T4 is congruent to T6, so definitely T4 comma T6 must be belongs to capital R. Clear? Okay. So now we are going to prove the first step, that is the reflexivity. First we will show that the given relation R is reflexive. Clear? So reflexive condition I will remember. Okay, in the short I want to tell you define all three conditions. Just leave it here the question. See, concentrate here. Let if R is any relation on set A, then first R is reflexive. Reflexive condition. Reflexive condition. What is the condition of reflexive? A comma A belongs to R for every A belongs to capital set A. It means we have to concentrate on. Here we have to concentrate on relation R. Let's check out the element of the relation A, and with this small a, it should be connected with itself, and it should be present in capital R. This is the condition of reflexivity. Second is the symmetricity condition. Symmetricity says that if A comma B belongs to R, then implies that B comma A should also be belongs to capital R. If any ordered pair is belongs to R, then on interchanging the place, that name ordered pair should also belongs to capital R. It means here you have to focus on the capital R. And next is the transitivity. Transitivity saying that if A comma B and B comma C belongs to R, this implies that just ignore the B. First and third, A comma C, this should be belongs to R. It means it is saying that first is connected with second is connected with third, then first is connected with third. This is the transitivity. Clear? So now in the place of R, this relation is given, and in the place of A, what is here given? T. What is the T? Set of all triangles. Okay. So what we will show here? First of all, we will consider this step. Let us take any element of the capital A. So here you will take any element of the capital T. Element of the capital T means any triangle of capital T. Clear? So let T1 belongs to capital T. Let T1 belongs to capital T. So what we will show? We will show that T1 comma T1. It means we will show that T1 is connected with T1. It means T1 comma T1 should be belongs to capital R. If by anyhow we will show this, then this will be reflexivity. Because it is saying that if A comma A belongs to capital A, then A ordered pair with A must be belongs to R. So first step what we will show? Let T1 is arbitrary element of T. T1 is any arbitrary element. Arbitrary means randomly you can take anyone, and whatever condition is applied for T1, that will be followed by all the elements of the T. Clear what I am saying? Why T1 is arbitrary? Whatever condition is followed by T1, all the conditions should also be followed by every element of T. Clear? So that's why I have taken the arbitrary. Now listen, since T1 is arbitrary element of T, and we know that every triangle is congruent to itself. Since every triangle is congruent to itself, this implies that T1 is congruent to T1. We can say, because every figure is congruent to itself, so T1 congruent to T1. And see here, if first one is congruent to second one, then 1 is congruent to 2, then 1 comma 2 come in R. So this implies that T1 comma T1 belongs to R, and hence what we have seen that, what we have proved here, we have proved here that T1, that is T1 comma T1 belongs to R for every T1 belongs to T. Hence T is reflexive. R is reflexive. This is your topic. Hence R is reflexive. I hope it is clear. Okay. Now we are going to proceed for the symmetricity. Clear? For the symmetricity, what we will do? We have to concentrate on the capital R. Clear? We will take any two elements, A comma B, and by anyhow we will show that on interchanging the places of the coordinates. It means if A comma B is given, then B comma A is also should be present to the R. Clear? So reflexivity clear. Now we are going to proceed for the symmetricity. Okay, beta? See. Second is the symmetricity. And symmetricity, see, A comma B we will consider, and by anyhow we will show that B comma A is also present to R. Clear? So let us take any two element of the triangle. Suppose T1 and T2. Let T1 comma T2 belongs to R. I have taken this, and what we will show, and by anyhow we have to show that T2 comma T1 belongs to R. If it is possible, if we have done this, then of course this will be symmetric. But how it will be possible? Let's see. If T1 comma T2 belongs to R, so according to definition, this implies that T1 is congruent to T2. Any doubt? No? Okay. If T1 congruent to T2, then you can say T2 congruent to T1. No problem. If first figure is congruent to second, the second figure is also congruent to first figure. Get me? Now see. See, 1 comma 2. So 1 comma 2, 2 comma 1. So now this will be T2 comma T1. This will be the element of the capital R. Clear? So earlier I have taken T1 comma T2 belongs to R, and finally we have shown that T2 comma T1 should also belongs to R, and hence, right, again we write since T1 comma T2 belongs to R, and this implies that T2 comma T1 also belongs to R for all T1, T2 belongs to capital T, and hence R is symmetric. R is symmetric. This relation R is symmetric. I hope it is clear. Now one more is left, that is the transitivity. Clear? Now we are going to prove the transitive condition. Okay, beta? See the third case. Third, what is saying that? Third condition. Let us take two ordered pair with the condition the second element in first ordered pair is equal to first element in the second ordered pair. Clear? So let us take and see the concept is saying that transitivity. If 1 is connected with 2, 2 is connected with 3, then 1 is connected with 3. Again, 1 is connected with 2. Or first is connected with second, second is connected with third, then first directly is connected with the third. That is the concept. Get me? So let us take two ordered pair. Let T1, T2, and next will be, next start from T2. T2, comma T3 belongs to R. We have taken two ordered pair in such a way that this both are the same. So what we will show? First is connected with second, second is connected with third. What we will show? First is directly connected with third. It means we have to show that T1 belongs to T3. This is our process what we have to prove. Let's start. Okay. see, let T1 comma T2 belongs to R, T2 comma T3 belongs to R. Clear? Since T1 comma T2 belongs to R, beta this implies that according to definition T1 must be congruent to T2, and next T2 T3 belongs to R. This implies that T2 congruent to T3, T2 congruent to T3. Now just see, that is T1 congruent to T2 and T2 congruent to T3. Now apply your previous knowledge. If first figure is congruent to second figure is congruent to third figure, so can we say first figure is directly congruent to third figure? Yes, of course. Again listen, if first figure is congruent to second figure is congruent to third figure, so definitely first figure is congruent to third figure. Hence this implies that T1 is congruent to T3. Now see beta, 1 and 3 came, so here also 1 and 3, so this implies that T1 comma T3 belongs to R. So what we have shown that if T1 T2 T3 belongs to R, then T1 T3 belongs to R, and hence T1 T2 comma T2 T3 belongs to R, and this implies that T1 comma T3 belongs to R for all T1 comma T2 comma T3 belongs to T, and hence R is transitive. And since R is reflexive, symmetric, transitive, so from above 3 points, first, second and third, since R is reflexive, symmetric and transitive, so we can say hence R is equivalence relation. Clear? So one time again just revise yourself. If at all any doubt, then ask me. Clear beta? Okay. Have a good day. Pause the video.